Museum of Human History by Jim Schneider. See, cake had evolved to the point where it was indistinguishable from real objects, and humans began cutting into everything, hoping for a piece of cake. That's when Einstein here tried to saw his way through the world's most powerful nuclear bomb. See, the females didn't know how to drive, and the males couldn't admit when they were lost, so the human problem kind of took care of itself. What happened was, first they threw shade at the planet, and then the planet clapped back. Well, once the pigs began to fly and hell froze over, it was quite a rapid extinction. Well, they made all the teachers carry guns. And the teachers killed the students. Then the parents killed the teachers, the cops killed the parents, and the criminals killed the cops. And then the criminals, they finished themselves off. It's clear that they fucked around, but just how they found out is still up for debate. And after they invented the self-driving golf club, they kind of just lost the will to live. None of them thought the streaming wars would end this way. So you see, under the guise of trimming their pubic hair, our ancestors mutilated the human's genitals beyond the point of functionality. And that's why they stopped reproducing. I guess you could say they turned us on. And we turned on them. We kept them around as a conversation piece for a while, but eventually we decided they just weren't worth the hassle anymore. Sure, they were cute. But they had one major design flaw: they weren't fire resistant. It's actually pretty inspiring how long they outlasted their usefulness. Weird looking, right? And the weirdest of them all was named Owl. Weird Owl. Fittingly. Apparently this one had over 100 million Twitter followers. This was the one who wrote Gangnam Style. This was the one they called Bono. This one was royalty. He was known as the Tiger King. This guy was chief of staff during President Trump's third term in office. At the very last second, this one learned that flammable and inflammable are synonyms. This was the one who let the dogs out. She was world famous for having the shapeliest posterior of all the humanoids on Instagram. This was the very last one to get cancelled. Funny how their demise could have been avoided with a simple warning from their Surgeon General. If only they'd replaced nuclear energy with big dick energy, they'd still be alive today. So that's where the quote, "Extinction is the ultimate form of ghosting," comes from. Very few of them were onto it, but the whole meaning of their existence was something called twerking. Thanks to the digital trail they left behind, we know exactly what many of them ate for breakfast, lunch and dinner. Every day of their lives. There's a new movie coming out about a theme park where they're all brought back to life. They're not entirely extinct, Johnson. See, some of the billionaires went off to probe Uranus, but then they all got stuck there. I'm kidding, Johnson, I'm kidding. The end.